Good morning. Welcome to the Maple Center. My name's Lindsay and this is chair yoga. So go ahead and grab a seat. It's a nice sturdy chair on a nice level surface. Make sure you're wearing something comfortable. You might take your shoes off, maybe your socks off, bring your feet to the floor. And then move yourself a little bit forward in your chair so you can sit tall, feel the spine long, put your shoulders up by your ears. Inhale, fill up. And then exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, relax them down away from the ears. Notice here the back is maybe a little bit rounded, so we're gonna hug the low belly in and up. The pelvis comes maybe slightly forward, tilts up. And that's going to begin to engage the core and stack the spine. Relaxing the shoulders down as you reach the crown of the head for the sky. Just place your palms on your lap and really press your feet into the earth. Feel yourself seated here, aligned. Maybe you close your eyes. Begin to simply notice your breath. Notice the belly as it expands out on your inhales and falls back towards the spine on your exhales. Maybe it's just the chest that's moving. Just notice what you feel with the breath as it is naturally. And then as you're ready, we're going to deepen the breath. So inhale down into the belly, feel the belly expand. And then the chest expands and widens. And as you exhale, feel it contracting back towards the spine, pressing the breath back up and out. Inhale through the nose, down into the belly. Feel the chest expand, get wide. And exhale, press it back out. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, press the air back out. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose, fill up, expand. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. A few more cleansing breaths just like this, filling up. Expanding with the breath, and then sigh it out, releasing. One more deep breath in. And let go. And then slowly, as you're ready, begin to close your mouth and allow the breath to come in and out through the nose. Perhaps your eyes stay closed. And remember, you always are in control, so if you need to open the eyes to feel safe or comfortable, you can do so. Maybe just soften the gaze and bring the gaze downward towards the earth. Just wherever you are, eyes open or closed, bringing the breath in and out through your nose. And continue as you inhale to pull the breath down into your belly. Feel the belly, the chest expand. And as you exhale, once again, press the breath back out the belly and chest back towards the spine. Blow the breath out. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, press it out. Inhale. Exhale. And maybe notice as you pull the breath in the back of your throat. Feel the air come through your throat. Maybe take a slight restriction in the back of your throat. And again, feel that as the air comes back out. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, press it out. Pull it in. Press it out. Fill up. Press it out. Inhaling and exhaling. And notice with this slight restriction in the back of your throat, the sound of your breath, perhaps similar to the waves of the ocean. This breath that we're using with the restriction in the throat coming in and out of the nose is called the Ujjayi breath. This is an uplifting breath. It's also so good for warming up the body from the inside, preparing your body for movement. And we'll use this breath throughout our flow today. So continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. Keep the restriction in the back of your throat. Just reminding you that the breath is there, creating that beautiful flowing sound. And then again, come back to the belly. Notice if you've lost the alignment of your spine and the engagement of your core. So go ahead, once again, engage those bathroom muscles, squeeze, and then lift the belly in and up. Pull the belly button towards the spine, like you're gonna pull it behind the rib cage, lift it up. Again, relax the shoulders down, feel the crown of the head reach for the sky, and press your feet down into the earth. Lift your toes up off the mat, off your earth, and press your big toe mound down into the earth. Feel the outside edge, the outside, the little toe mound. Get my words out. So both toe mounds, big toe mound, little toe mound, pressing into the earth. And then feel the outside edge of your heel. Press it down and back towards your chair. Feel that engage through the legs. And then notice the inside edge of your heel. Press it down. Whoa, another engagement through the legs. So now the legs are squeezing together and rooted into the earth. Feeling the pelvic floor engaged as you squeeze those bathroom muscles and the belly in and up, shoulders relaxed down. So the heart's just slightly open, the crown of the head reaching. You can release your toes back down to the earth. They just need to gently rest. And just feel this super engaged seat that you're in. Your legs are super active, your core is super active, the spine is long, energy, circulation, everything can flow here. Notice your breath here. Notice your inner power. And that inner power is right here in the solar plexus belly area. Inhale, reach your arms down and then out and up for the sky. Gaze up. Exhale, hug your hands to heart center. Your feet are still actively pressing into the earth. The core is still engaged. Breathing. Take another inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, reach the arms out wide, releasing back down. This time, inhale, reach the arms out wide to T. And then exhale, bring the fingers to the shoulders. Bring the elbows out wide, relax the shoulders down the back, and then notice if you've arched the back. Once again, engage the core. Feel the pelvis perhaps tilt up and those core muscles, abdominals, really contracted here. Inhale, sit tall, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale left. Exhale 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 right. One more time. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, bring your elbows to touch. Inhale, open up. Exhale, elbows together. Inhale wide. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Last time. Exhale, elbows touch. Inhale, reach them out wide. Feel the spine tall, the feet rooted. So good. And then reach the arms out wide. Open up. Exhale. Give yourself a hug. Right arm over left. Grabbing opposite shoulders. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, press the feet down. Feel the core engaged. So tall, so strong. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale, hinge from your hips. Don't round the spine. Stay long and strong. Crown of the head reaches away from the tailbone as you bow forward. Core is engaged here. Take a deep breath. Still rooting through the feet, lifting through the core, the pelvic floor. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you hinge one breath deeper. Breath in. Feel the crown of the head, tailbone reach away from one another. Exhale, hug your chin to your chest, round your spine. And inhale to roll all the way back up. Open the arms up, open the heart up. And then as you exhale, cross left arm over right. Grab opposite elbows once again. Press your feet down into the earth. Lift the pelvic floor, the core. Feel yourself so strong. Shoulders are relaxing down the back. Even though we're reaching around, the shoulders are spreading apart, but relaxing away from the ears. Crown of the head reaches for the sky. Sit bones reach down into the seat, reaching away from one another. Lengthening your spine here and engaging your core, pressing through the feet. Inhale. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Spine long, spine strong. Using those core, those abdominal muscles. Deep breath, inhaling and exhaling. Take one more deep inhale. Maybe as you exhale, you hinge one breath deeper. Inhale, crown of the head, tailbone, reach away from one another. Exhale, round the chin towards the chest, elbows towards the knees, and inhale to roll up. Stack the spine, one vertebrae over the other. Open the arms, inhaling. Opening the heart. Exhale, come back to center. Bring your hands to your thighs. Again, keep the feet pressed into the earth. The legs are staying active here. Pelvic floor, belly are staying active as well. We're going to inhale, pull the heart forward through the shoulders. The shoulders pull back together. The throat opens as the head begins to fall back. Tailbone reaches back, arching the spine for cow pose. And then exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest. Hug your tailbone under as you round the spine and feel the shoulder blades spread apart. Inhale, cow pose. Open it up. Heart comes forward. Arching the back. Shoulders back and down. Throat open. Tailbone reaching back. Exhale, round and tuck the spine. Coming into your cat pose. Shoulders forward. Chin to chest. Tailbone tucks. Feeling the shoulders spread apart. Inhale. Come back to cow, pull the heart through the shoulders, shoulder blades together, throat opens. Exhale, round and tuck, chin to chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. And just flow this with your breath, moving, inhaling into this cow pose as you arch the back, and exhaling into cat pose as you round the spine. Inhaling for cow, just at the pace of your own breath, not necessarily with me. Round and tuck as you exhale. Flowing through this cat-cow pose. This pose here, this little flow, is such a good way to actually tone the vagus nerve. And maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but what the vagus nerve, what toning the vagus nerve does is it actually helps to relieve anxiety. So many of us are really finding ourselves feeling really anxious about a lot of things going on in the world right now. And so maybe every day when you wake up, you just sit on the edge of your bed and you cat-cow. Or maybe you get yourself that cup of coffee, and while it cools down enough for that first sip, you just sit there in your chair with your feet on the floor and breathe and flow through some cat-cows. Other things that help tone the vagus nerve and, in essence, reduce anxiety would be chanting or singing, and also the breath. And they say just breathing in for a deep count of 4 into the belly, and expanding the chest, and then exhaling for a count of 4. So noticing your breath here, and we'll slowly make your way back to center, stacking the spine up, and then just rolling the shoulders around. Take a few little figure 8s with the shoulders, one direction, and then pausing, and we'll go the other direction. Coming back to center as you're ready, letting that go. Inhale, circle your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand to right thigh. Right arm reaches straight up to the sky. And then exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, reach through the right side body. And exhale, maybe you extend over to the left a little deeper. One more breath like that. Inhale, reach up. Maybe even pull the shoulder back in space, and then exhale, extend over, one breath deeper. Inhale, rise up, and then exhale, twist to the right. Right hand comes behind you, maybe to the seat or the back of your chair. Inhale, reach the crown of the head away from the tailbone, so the tailbone and the feet root down as the crown of the head reaches for the sky. Feel the spine get longer. And exhale, twist into the space you just created between your vertebrae. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more deep inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, slowly unwind. Walk the hands back to the knees. Relax the shoulders back and down. Drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. One more time each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the left. Exhale, chin to chest. Pausing here, relaxing the shoulders back and down as the chin really tucks to the chest, feeling the back of the neck lengthen. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly and gently rooting down into the earth. Inhale to lift the gaze back up. So good. We're going to inhale to circle the arms out and up to the sky. And then exhale, right hand to left thigh. Left arm reaches for the sky. Get long through this left side body. And exhale to extend to the right. Inhale, reach, lengthen through the side body. Exhale, extend over. Inhale, lengthen, maybe even pull that left shoulder back in space, stacking the shoulders. And exhale, extend over. One breath deeper. Really holding onto that left thigh with the right hand. Inhale. Come all the way back up. Leave your right hand on your left thigh and exhale the left hand around behind you. Inhale, press down into the left hand or the left arm into the back of the chair as you press down into the earth with the feet and the sit bones, and then lengthen the crown of the head towards the sky, creating space between your vertebrae here. Exhale to twist into that space. Inhale, once again, create a little more space, get longer. Exhale to twist deeper. One more inhale, get long. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen, slowly unwind, walking the hands back to the legs, coming to center. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then inhale, roll the shoulders back and up and around. All right, so good. So now we're going to take full neck circles. So we just did the little half circle in between. So we're going to drop the chin to the chest here. Inhale, roll the right ear to the right shoulder, and then allow that head to fall back if that feels okay for your neck. Exhale, left ear comes forward to the left shoulder, and then around back to center, chin to chest. Twice more this way. Inhale to the right and back. Exhale to the left and down. Inhale to the right and back. Exhale to the left and all the way back down, chin to chest. Pausing here. Take an inhale. Feel the feet and the sit bones rooted, the spine and core strong and supported. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Head falls back. Exhale, forward, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. Inhale, left and back. Only to your edge. You are in control. Listen to your body. Exhale to the right and forward. One more time. Inhale, left and back. Exhale, right and down. Inhale, lift the gaze. Come back to center. Pressing your feet into the earth, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, slowly and gently hinge forward. Bow over your legs. Notice when you're bowing, maybe your ankles are a little far back. Bring them forward so the ankles are under the knees. Or maybe they're too far forward. Bring them back. Ankles stacked directly under the knees as we bow forward here. Maybe the belly comes all the way to the thighs. You can drop the chin to the chest. The hands can stay on the legs. We could bring the forearms to the legs if we're having trouble with the belly to the thighs. Maybe the hands come to prayer and we bring the forearms to the thighs here. Dropping the chin to the chest. Taking this for your forward fold.
If your belly comes all the way to the thighs and you have space for it, maybe the hands come down to the mat or blocks. Breathing here. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine. So walk the hands back to the thighs. Lengthen, crown of the head, tailbone, reach away from one another. Shoulders relax back and down. Exhale, bow. Tuck your chin to your chest and inhale to roll up, all the way up, stacking the vertebrae one over the other. Shoulders relax back, head is the last to rise. Inhaling. Circle your arms, reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands to prayer. We're going to press the palms, perhaps even below heart center. So really pressing the palms together. We're going to feel a stretch in the wrists, the forearms here. And we're going to press the hands, the arms down until the heel of the palm begins to just separate slightly. And really feeling that constriction in the back of the wrist, but the stretch across the inside of the wrist. So just until the palms begin to separate, you can feel that. Notice if you're creating tension in your shoulders, relax the shoulders down. Maybe you're creating tension in your face or gritting your teeth. Where can you soften? So soften your face, maybe you smile. Maybe you're furrowing your brow. See if you can soften there. Just breathe. Let go. Breathe it in. And let it go. Perhaps noticing a little bit of discomfort and just seeing if maybe you can breathe in that space. Practicing this breath. Staying calm in what may not be easy. See if you can find comfort in the uncomfortable. So you remind the body and the mind with your breath. And everything's okay. You're safe and all is well. Take another deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Slowly and gently we'll release. We'll bring the back of the hands together and rotate. Bring the palms back to face one another. Bring them forward, down, rotate around. Bring the back of the thumbs to rotate the back of the hands together. Circle them around. One more time we'll do that. Rotating the hands around until we're back at prayer. So now we're going to do something really silly, and we're going to bring the back of the hands to the outside edge of the rib cage. So we're going to find our chicken wings, and that's okay. And this is going to be the opposite stretch for the back of the wrist. So pressing the back of the hand into the outside edge of the rib cage. And remember, you're in control of this pressure. So listen, find a space you can breathe into. Maybe not the most comfortable, but we certainly don't want pain. So remembering there is a big difference between pain and discomfort. So find your edge and listen to your body. Your body knows, you just have to listen. Relax your shoulders, press your feet into the earth, feel your core, engage the spine long, breathing here. And one of the things I really like to do while I'm doing this stretch is to take a toe stretch. So we're going to bring the toes of the right foot to the earth and bring them maybe even underneath the chair. And we're going to bring all 5 of those toes down.
lifting the heel, pulling the heel forward to stack over the toes, stretching the foot. So the knee comes down, really feeling that toe stretch, the sole of the foot stretching out. Take 2 more breaths right here. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly and gently rise back up onto the toes. Hug your knee forward. Extend that right leg out. Pull the toes back towards your shin. Point the toes away. And then we'll bring that right foot back down. Right ankle under the right knee. We'll pull this left foot back. Tuck all 5 toes under. So bringing the left foot maybe underneath your chair, or at least back underneath your glute really. And we'll pull the left heel, stack it over the toes. The pads of all 5 of those toes on your left foot are pressing into the earth as your heel pulls forward. Stretching through the sole of the foot. And just breathing. Keep the toes pressed down. Foot so active. Take 1 more deep inhale. And then exhale, release the hands. Keep your toes tucked. Take it really slow with your hands. We're going to extend the fingers out wide. And then make fists. Extend the fingers wide and make fists. 1 more time. Inhale wide. Exhale, squeeze it in. And then spread them out and shake it. Oh, gentle shake maybe. Ah, so good. So go ahead and make fists again, not super tight, but just hug the fingers in. And we'll rotate the wrists around. And then we'll rotate the wrists around the other way. Reach the arms out, pull the fingertips back towards the forearms like you're pressing into walls at your sides. Take 1 more inhale. Crown of the head reaches. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. And then we'll slowly release the arms. Go ahead and grab the seat of your chair. We'll release those left toes. Rotate the left ankle. Rotate it the other way. Extend the knee out. Pull the toes back towards the shin. Inhale. Exhale, point them away. And we're going to draw circles with the right ankle. So point the toes around and then the other way. So good. So bring your feet down and just walk the heels out a little bit. Let go of the hands. So loose. We've got our neck and our shoulders, our ankles and wrists. So much work done already. So go ahead and bring your heels to the earth and point your toes up towards the sky. Come towards the front of your seat. Begin to lean back just slightly. So we're not going to lean into the back of the chair, but we're just going to lean back enough. Notice here that we really need to engage the core and hug the thighs towards the belly towards the thighs, even though we're leaning back. This is just like a boat pose if we were to take it on the floor, except we've still got our heels on the floor, and we're going to keep them there. So take a deep breath in, reach the crown of the head for the sky, the shoulders back. So notice even though we're contracting here, we're not rounding the spine. We're still staying long, engaged. Inhale. And then exhale. If you've got it in you, maybe you lift the right knee. The right heel comes off the earth. Take a breath in. Exhale, release it down. You can keep your hands on the seat of your chair. Use it for balance. Keep your shoulders pulled back. And then release the right heel down. Lift the left heel. Hug the left knee up and up. Use the core. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the right knee.
Exhale, release. Inhale, left. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, right down. Inhale, left knee. Exhale, down. One more time, each side. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, release it down. And then if you've got it in you, maybe just for a moment, we lift both knees. Inhale. Exhale, release. Oh, so good. So much work. So strong. All right, left foot's gonna come forward. Left knee over ankle. We're gonna bring this right knee out wide. So really looking for that 90-degree angle with the legs. So left toes pointing forward, right toes pointing towards the right edge, the same direction as the right edge of the chair. So notice when we spread the legs like this, the knees maybe want to fall in. So once again, we're going to bring that activity, that engagement into the feet. So press down into the feet, and then maybe bring your hands into your inner thighs and press the knees out. So the knees line up with the pinky toes, and you can see your big toe inside of the knee. Rooting down through the feet. Notice again if you engage the pelvic floor and lift here, the sit bones are rooted. The tailbone maybe even tucks just a tiny little bit, helping you to engage the abdominal muscles. So stacking the spine of the shoulders over the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach your right arm forward over the right leg and the left arm back behind you. I'm going to take this warrior two variation. Inhaling and exhaling. So feel the shoulder blades hugging towards one another on the back, even as you reach the fingertips out away from one another, sparking through the fingers, relieving and reducing arthritis. Take another deep inhale. And exhale, press down through the feet. Feel the hips squeeze towards one another. So we're rooting down, the hips are open, but even as they open, they're pressing out and hugging back together. So we've got that dual action everywhere. The crown of the head is reaching towards the sky, the feet are rooted towards the earth. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips. Right forearm's going to come to the right thigh. The left arm's going to come straight up to the sky. And notice if it came forward. Pull your left shoulder back. Stack it over the right. Reach through the fingertips. Also notice if you're just dumping into this right leg. Stay strong through your obliques here in this right side. And engage through the left. Reaching up, pulling the left shoulder back. Maybe you even extend the left arm overhead. Your gaze can be up, it can be forward, or it can be down at your big toe. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise, reach straight back up. Lengthen, crown of the head away from the tailbone. And then exhale, the left hand comes all the way back to the edge of the chair, the seat there. Reach your right arm straight up to the sky. Stretch through this right side body. Reach up, straight up, maybe slightly back, but really more just about lengthening. Exhale, release. The right hand comes all the way back down. Coming back to sit. Inhale, find length. And then exhale, relax the shoulders down. We're going to reach the fingertips towards the earth. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to bring this right elbow inside of the right thigh and twist. Maybe from here, the left arm extends down. You just press the forearm into the inside of the leg, and the left arm reaches up. So opening the heart, maybe even towards the sky, but at least towards the wall. Pulling the left shoulder back in space. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. One more
Inhale, come all the way up. Use your obliques, abdominal muscles to rise up. Release the hands to the thighs. Inhale, pull your heart through your shoulders. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, find that cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come back to center, stack it up. We're going to grab this right leg and bring it forward to meet the left. And maybe the knees just rock side to side a little, noticing what's happening in the right hip, the changes from one side to the other. And then we'll make sure we've got this right ankle underneath the right knee, toes pointed forward on the right leg. This time we're going to bring that left foot out wide. Once again, notice left knee stacks over the left ankle and the toes are pointing towards the left. Notice if your knees fall in, we're going to really root through the feet and then press the hips open. Feel that external rotation through your hip sockets. And maybe you're not quite as wide as me. You might not be a 90-degree ankle. You might be a little closer, and that's okay. Just find your edge today. Stack it up, find your alignment. Inhale, lengthen, press through the feet. The knees are wide, the hips are open, and notice as the hips open, they wrap around and hug towards one another. That really gives us this rooting, grounding energy into the earth, which gives us this extra power to rise up through the core. So engaging the core to lengthen. Relax your shoulders down as the crown of the head reaches for the sky. Left arm reaches forward over the left leg. The right arm's going to reach behind you, and we're in our warrior two. Extending, sparking through the fingers. Feel the whole hand engaged, the arms engaged, and the shoulders hugging towards one another. Breathing. Gazing just over the top of your left fingertips. Take another inhale here. Feel the crown of the head reach for the sky, the feet rooted into the earth. And then exhale, begin to hinge forward. Keep your obliques, your abdominal muscles so strong as you hinge over that left leg, and we'll eventually bend that left arm. Left forearm just gently rests on top of the left thigh. Almost, you could really even lift the left arm up. It's so lightly resting there. The right arm's going to reach straight up for the sky. Maybe you gaze towards the right fingertips. Or maybe your gaze is down towards the big toe. No right or wrong here. Just notice what feels better in your body today. So reaching the right arm up. Maybe even pull that right shoulder back, stacking it up over the left. Reaching through the right side body. And then maybe if you have the space, you extend the right arm overhead. The feet are still engaged, pressing into the earth. As you reach through the right side body, really notice the right foot and the right hip rooted down, helping to find that counter stretch as the right fingertips reach to the left and up. The hip and the foot are reaching down, extending through your right side body. Inhale, pull the right shoulder back, rotate open. Exhale, extend. Inhale, the right arm reaches straight up. And then exhale, engaging through the obliques. We rise all the way up. Right hand comes to the outside edge of the seat of your chair. Grab onto it. Left arm's going to reach straight up. Finding that little bit of counter stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. One more deep inhale, reach through the left fingertips. And exhale, come back to center. Right arm reaches up with the left, hands come to heart. Inhale, lengthen, press down through the feet. The hips are open, hugging towards one another. The core is engaged. You're so strong here. Inhale, and then exhale, hinging forward. We bring that left elbow inside of the left
thigh. Just hook it in there just slightly. We'll extend the left arm down, pressing the entire forearm into the inner thigh. Right arm reaches up for the sky. Really pulling the right shoulder back in space. Feeling this twist. Deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Twist one breath deeper. Inhale. Reach. Crown of the head and tailbone away from one another. Exhale. Bring the hands back to heart center. As you begin to come back to center, we'll inhale, coming up. Use your obliques, relax the shoulders down, release the hands. Inhale, pull your heart forward, find a little cow pose. Exhale, round and tuck for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. One more time, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come back up to center, relax the shoulders down. We'll grab this left leg, bring it forward to meet the right. And again, just allow the knees to kind of rock side to side. Notice the changes now on the left leg. So good. So finding once again our seat towards the front of the chair. Root it down, feel your feet rooted, engaged, pelvic floor, belly lifted in and up, spine long and strong. Grab your right thigh, hug it in, knee bent, flex the toes, pull them back towards the shin, point the toes. Just notice any differences in which you feel flex and point, flex and point. Pull the toes back up, hug it in. Maybe you hug it wide, maybe you hug it towards your center, maybe you just rock it side to side. And then as you're ready, we're going to really flex the right toes. Pull the toes back towards the shin, grab the right ankle with the left hand and bring the right ankle to the left thigh. As always, if you need modification for this, what you can do is extend that left leg out long. Left toes are going to flex, but we keep a gentle bend in the left knee. We'll bring that right ankle to the left shin. Maybe even crossing that right ankle just over the left ankle. And from there, we keep both feet active. If we have that left leg extended, we're going to open up this right hip. So bringing the right hand inside of the right thigh, you can even press it open a little bit deeper. Either variation. If you're with the right ankle on the thigh, making sure we really keep these right toes flexed, pressing down into that left foot. Maybe the hands pressing, opening the hip a little deeper as you press the thigh down towards the earth. And you can stay seated tall. If that's where you are today, that's where you're going to stay. You're just going to breathe. If you have more space and can hinge from your hips, you can hinge forward. And that's going to give you a little deeper stretch in this right hip and maybe even into the lower back. Just know that if we're rounding the spine here, this is not a hinge. This is not changing that stretch there. This is totally different. So make sure we keep the spine long, shoulders back, and we're hinging from this hip space. And the core is staying long and strong. Breathing. So as soon as you notice the shoulders begin to come forward, we back out of it until we can lengthen the spine again. Even if that means we come all the way up. So find your pose, breathe through it, letting go here. We hold resentment and frustration in our hips. See if you can breathe through it, maybe even sigh it out and let it go. Noticing what comes up here for you. Take a
couple more breaths. One more deep inhale, all the way down into the belly. And sigh it out, release. If you hinged forward, go ahead and walk yourself back up, lengthen. We're all going to hug this right knee back in, back where we started. If you have that left leg extended, go ahead and bend the left knee, stack the left ankle under the left knee. Right knee hugs in, and then we're going to bring the hands underneath the thigh if they're not already there. And extend the right leg out, flex the toes, so strong. Take an inhale, maybe you even release the hands here and press down through your left foot. Give yourself that strength, root through the sit bones, engage the core, lift your right leg, use your core, using this hip flexor, this muscle that helps you walk, strengthening it. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale slowly with control. Lower your right heel all the way down to the floor, shaking with strength. Oh, so good. Press down with your right heel. Pull the toes back and pull this whole right leg back so your hip socket's like sucking your femur into it. And notice how maybe that helps you shift the left hip forward just slightly. Really finding your hips square here. Bring your hands to the seat of your chair. That's going to help us keep the shoulders back and down. Lengthen the crown of the head away from the tailbone. And once again, just like before, we're going to hinge forward with a flat back. Keeping the toes pulled back, a little toe mound, and toes pulled back towards the shin. The big toe mound might even press away just a little bit in that right leg as we stretch through the right hamstring. Inhale and exhale. Take one more deep breath in. Lengthen the crown of the head away from the tailbone. Exhale, maybe you hinge one breath deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left hand to left thigh. Tuck your chin to your chest. Round the spine as you roll up on an inhale. Exhale. We'll hug this right knee back, and you can point the toes down. Lift the knee a little bit higher. We'll bring the heel inward, and we'll come back up onto the toes, and we'll bring the heel outward. And come back up onto the toes, and then bring the foot back at center. Keeping the right ankle under the right knee. We're going to press down into that right foot and hug the left knee in as you're ready. So pulling this in, feeling the quad stretch perhaps here. And then maybe you just begin to just notice the movement in the left hip. Notice your range of motion as you just bring that knee back and forth. And then as you're ready, really squeeze the knee in, flex the left toes, and we'll grab the left ankle with the right hand to bring on top of the right thigh. And again, this is going to open up the left hip. Remember, we always have that modification, so maybe that left foot just comes back down until we extend the right foot, flexing the right toes, flex the left toes, and bring the left ankle across the right. And this can come anywhere up this right leg. Just remember, wherever you are, you really want to keep the toes engaged, but also keep the knee soft. So no hyperflexion. We don't want to take anything out of socket. So we always keep the joints soft and fluid. So even if it's just a tiny little micro bend in that right knee. So that might turn into a little more work that way, but it gives you the space for the stretch. So if you're with me and the right ankle's under the right knee, we've got the left ankle on top of the right knee, making sure we keep these left toes flexed. This helps keep the ankle and knee joints safe. And wherever you are, you can begin to press the left hand into the inner left thigh. Press
pressing it down towards the earth, feeling that external rotation in the hip. Square your shoulders towards the square shin. Lengthen the spine, and perhaps right here is where your work is. Maybe this is exactly where you stay. Maybe you have space and you begin to hinge forward. Remembering once again, this is not a rounding of the spine. So as soon as the shoulders begin to come forward, rounding forward, we pull ourselves back to where we can keep the spine nice and long and strong. So making this hinge come from our hip joint as we bow forward. If you have the space, remembering just sitting tall and breathing is a beautiful place to be. Be where you are. That's where change happens. Usually when we try to work from a place we're not ready for yet, that's when we fall on our face, either literally or figuratively. So finding your edge. Where are you today? Maybe that's the same as yesterday. Maybe it's totally different. And just breathe. Noticing what comes up in your thoughts. And remembering you don't have to let that first thought lead to another thought. You can notice your thought and release it and come back to your breath. Come back to this moment right here in your body, breathing in your stretch. You have a choice. Every time a thought comes up, do you follow that thought? Do you chase it with another one? Or do you come back to your breath, back to this moment? You make that choice. Take one more inhale. Reach the crown of the head away from the tailbone. Find a little more length in the spine. Exhale, maybe you bow one breath deeper. If you have come forward, go ahead and tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale to roll up, stack the spine up. We're all going to grab this left leg, hugging the knee back into the chest. Maybe you've got the shin, maybe you've got the thigh. No right or wrong. Flex the left toes and point the left toes. Flex them and point them. Flex and point. And flex them as we grab the bottom of the left thigh. We'll extend that left foot out. Pull the toes back towards the shin. So strong. Press down through that right foot. Press down through the sit bones. Engage as you lift through the pelvic floor and the belly. Hug this left thigh up. Maybe you even release the leg. So strong. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Smile. Inhale. Lift. Exhale slowly and gently. With control, lower that left heel all the way down. We keep the left toes flexed, pulling back towards the shin. The little toe mound pulls back and the big toe mound maybe presses away as you pull this whole left leg back, sucking the femur into the hip socket. Bring your hands to the seat. Inhale, lengthen. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, hinge. Once again, finding your edge. As soon as you begin to notice rounding in the spine, we pull back up. Even if that means we're sitting upright, we just pull the toes in, flexing in that left foot, finding this hamstring in the back of your left leg, stretching it out. Just find your edge. Breathing. Take one more deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale, about one breath deeper. You can bring your right hand to your right thigh, tuck your chin to your chest, and inhale to roll back up. Point your left toes away, lengthen through the back of the top of the ankle.
Whew. We'll bring that left foot down to meet the right. Allow your feet to just heel toe a little bit wider than hip width distance. We'll bring the hands to the chair as we slowly lean back gently and just windshield wiper the knees, letting all that go. And then from here, maybe you just make yourself comfortable in your seat, just relaxing back, leaning into your chair. Your hands could rest in your lap or just hang down. Your eyes can close as you just begin to release. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Bringing gratitude here in the back of your head, your forehead, as you feel it smooth out your eyebrows as they begin to sink down. Feel your eyes just begin to rest, softening all the muscles in and around behind your eyeballs, your eyelids, your cheeks and nose, ears. And relax your jaw as you allow your teeth to soften and separate. Your tongue can release from the roof of your mouth. Your chin, down your throat and neck. Relaxing your shoulders, your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands and fingers. Noticing your breath as it comes into your chest. Just softening as you release your breath, your heart and your lungs, just allowing them to soften and relax. Your upper back and your middle back, around to your belly, and your low back, your hips and glutes, pelvis, thighs, knees, shins and calves, to your ankles, tops of your feet, your heels and arches, the soles of your feet, all the way to your toes. Softening as you send gratitude through your entire body. Allowing yourself to simply be right here. Take another deep breath. Begin to deepen your breath. As you begin to wiggle your toes, you find the earth beneath you once again. Feeling the earth beneath you. Begin to rotate your wrists and wiggle your fingers. You can bring your hands to the seat of your chair as you help yourself back up, coming back into your core muscles, allowing yourself to sit a little forward at the back of the chair, stacking the spine once again, shoulders over hips, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, knees over ankles, face is soft, eyes are closed. Inhale, we circle the arms out and up, pressing them together at the top. And as you exhale, pull your thumbs down between your eyebrows to your third eye as you bring wisdom to your thoughts. Bring your thumbs to your lips as you bring truth to your words. And then lowering your thumbs down as you bring love into your hearts. Thank you all so much for joining me and sharing your light, love, and energy. Light in me humbly bows to the light in you. Namaste. Have a great